Yo, Devin Haney, seriously impressive in his DAZN debut. Got a knockout, and the shit was brutal. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang. Notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the super chats, channel donations, the Venmo donations, and the Patreon family. We working. Also, I got Cash App too. Shout out to the people who sent donations. Just watched the MGM National Harbor in Maryland. Devin Haney promised that fans wouldn't be sorry, because initially Alexander Usyk was supposed to headline the card, and they said he said, bump me up to the main event, you won't regret it. And he just put on a masterclass performance. He was in there with the guy Antonio Moran, who is a little bit taller than him, and was supposed to be, have some good punching power per his record and stuff, and he just chopped him, man. This was on DAZN. I can't show you, obviously, for copyright reasons, but if you guys have DAZN, you will have been able to watch it. New money. Devin Haney, he looks sensational. Really not too much to break down. Devin Haney did what he wanted when he wanted. A couple takeaways were, there was a point where he got credit for a knockdown, but it was revealed that he had his left foot under, on top of Moran's foot. But those things are really insignificant, because he literally dominated, won every round. I tell you guys all the time, you have to be a complete fighter at the elite of levels. Devin Haney is showing you he's 20, but he has a lot of the check boxes ticked off. You know what I'm saying? He has the completeness. He sparred with Floyd Mayweather. He's trained with Floyd Sr., those types of things. And it shows, because he looked really ready for this moment, and very seasoned and experienced. He didn't look like this was anything new to him. He's coming into, no, I can't show that. Hold on. He's coming into his, Gary Russell was there too. He's coming into his man strength and whatnot. Having fun with it. So he was the main event, got a 7th round knockout of Antonio Moran, who had previously not been knocked out. Antonio Moran didn't have a good fight. You got to give some of that credit to the strategy from Devin Haney, but he also, in my opinion, didn't have a good game plan. He was never going to win this type of fight. He was getting beat to the punch. Devin Haney was releasing combinations, very fluid and calm. That's probably one of the biggest threats of Devin Haney, is he's comfortable and he lets his hands go, and he's unapologetic about it. He was very surgical, he landed some big right hands. He was in the shoulder roll, just doing some baby Floyd type shit. He landed left hooks, went to the body, upstairs, downstairs. He's looking like, a real problem in the lightweight division. He called out a long time ago Robert Easter, and this is why, maybe, that'd be a good fight, but let's see it. So hopefully he starts getting fights. I'm really upset that Devin Haney didn't get the opportunity to fight Luke Campbell, because, he certainly has the chance to be a champion there. Luke Campbell, I would say, should have a higher rating than Antonio Moran, Olympic gold medalist, challenged for a title, against Jorge Linares. But that would have been a good fight. I actually prefer Devin Haney, Luke Campbell to Devin Haney fighting Antonio Moran and Lomachenko fighting against Luke Campbell. I would have preferred, but, Eddie Hearn wasn't able to get that fight facilitated. Bob Arum has a good relationship with the WBC, and it looks like, they opted for the unification as opposed to the number 1 and number 2 guys fighting. But I definitely would have preferred Devin Haney, especially looking like that, versus Luke Campbell, and that might have been part of responsible for his performance. He knew he was the main event, and he had to just capitalize on the moment, look sharp. And when he did that, and, he probably had a little bit of pent up aggression he had to get out. As far as the knockout, beautiful stuff, set it up. He kind of went to Moran's body. He was just piecing him up. I mean, like I said, it's not really anything I can even break down. He was piecing him up. He won every single round, every moment of every round. Moran ain't got no defense. Good luck, trying to beat Devin Haney, letting him get off first, plus having no defense. And yes, I seen the Kawhi Leonard dunk, which is trending, and he did that man greasy. These nuts in your mouth. Great knockout from Devin Haney. People questioned his power in the past, and he just stopped someone that hasn't been stopped. So with the right game plan, you can't chump him when it comes to the power. Plus, like I said, he's getting older. He's getting bigger size-wise. Like, he's just looking more full. Because I seen Devin Haney back when he was like 14, 15 and shit, covering boxing. So he's definitely, going through the back half of puberty and getting bigger. Now, speaking of getting bigger, pause. DAZN got to step up with the commentary. It's just like really off-putting to me. DAZN, they said Devin Haney was 6'1". They don't know bullshit. And I'm like, damn, he got tall from like, because that's like Demetrius Andrade. Andrade's like 6'1", 6'2". So I'm like, damn, he's 6'1". This dude must be hella big. This dude must be 6'3", because the dude, I seen him at the weigh-in. And then right before the fight was about to start, they had the on-screen, graphics with DAZN for the tail of the tape. They said Devin Haney's 5'9". So I'm like, that's, these aren't like little, it's not like Mike Tyson's 5'10" and a half, and then one telecast will say he's 5'11". That's a pretty big jump. And they didn't show something that said he was 6'1". They literally told the audience that. So they got to step up the commentary. I'm a regular old Joe with the YouTube channel, and I know this stuff off of the first time hearing it, but you're a paid telecast with the commentary crew and writers and teleprompters, and you guys are putting out this misinformation. That's not a good look for DAZN, but that's just my 2 cents. They got to figure out stuff like that, but people are just getting to know Devin Haney and stuff like that. To falsely say he's 6'1" and then didn't say he's 5'9", that just becomes confusing to the casual. Me, I know better because I know my boxing. I don't need, commentary crews to tell me what's going on, because, I've been watching it my whole life and, been commentating and stuff. But I think they should really fix it. As far as the knockout, he did it. I'm glad that Moran, it looks like he's okay. Looks like he's okay and recover. Oh my God, hold on. I can't show y'all this shit. It looks like he's recovered and whatnot. It was a brutal knockout. And, the other thing is DAZN commentary crew, they probably it was a great knockout, and I'm not taking anything away, but they said it might be the knockout of the year. Top Rank just had a crazy knockout, of Antonio, who was an Olympian. He just got knocked out. There's been a lot of good knockouts. Wilder last week, so, DAZN was kind of putting it on a little bit thick, but it was a good knockout, very good knockout, great knockout. It adds to the urban legend that is Devin Haney, but I don't know if it was the knockout of the year with, Donaire, Stephen Young, Inoue, Wilder. It's just a great knockout, what I'm saying? Like, there's been a lot of great knockouts. Wilder, Brazil went viral and stuff like that. But, needless to say, this was a great notch for Devin Haney. Bigger fighter, supposed to be strong, had an amateur background, never been stopped, and he did all that, So this was a very impressive performance. Great knockout. Actually, the knockout, Devin Haney don't fight like MAIDANA, but the knockout, the punch that he selected that produced the knockout reminded me of MAIDANA. He hit him with a vicious overhand right. He didn't see this shit coming. He just and gunned it. And unlike MAIDANA, Devin Haney's actually fast. So it came with some authority and speed. And they say the punches that hurt you the most are the ones you don't see. And Moran never seen it. They had him on the ground for a while. And Devin Haney, he's a very respectful young man. The way he handled it classy. He wasn't just like out here celebrating and dancing. He made sure, before to contain himself to make sure Moran was cool. But it was, it was a vicious knockout. He slung that, and hit that home run, hit that Barry Bonds. And he from the Bay, too. Shout out to the Bay. I'm out here in the Bay. Let's get it. So great performance, especially an introduction. You never know how those are going to go. So Devin Haney did his thing. Very impressive stuff. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video, is Ego signing off.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.